afternoon. I've been lucky enough to be contacted by a company called Babeside. Maybe a company you've already seen, particularly if you are a reborn doll collector, because that is what they deal predominantly with, or have done thus far, in hyper-realistic dolls. And I must admit, I don't collect reborn dolls. It's not something I'd want to collect, but I do admire the workmanship, and some of those dolls are stunning on the site. But they contacted me because they're now doing a mini range. These are like little babies, very similar, I'm presuming, to like the Zuru ones that came out. You know, you get little babies in the bits and pieces. So they contacted me to see if I was willing to review one of these. Now, oh yeah, I was just checking I got it the right way around. So I thought, yes, I'll have a look, see what they're like. Now, if you want to check out a review for the larger dolls, check out J Dolls UK. I'll pop a link for Jay's channel as well, and she had the chance to review one of the larger dolls, so if you want to sort of have a rough idea of what they are like. Also, they've sent me a discount link, which I will pop below, so if any of you do decide you want one of these, or one of the other dolls, of course, there is a discount link, and I'll pop their website link as well, so you can have a look. Like I say, it's not something I collect, but when I went on their channel, on their website, I was blown away with the detailing. Hyper realistic is definitely the word for it, but they do lots of different dolls anyway, so definitely worth looking at depending on what you collect. So I think I've given all the information there. As I say, I'm going to review it. There is a discount code. Check out their website, check out Jay's channel as well, and we're going to go top down and have a look what's in the box. Of course, when you get this, it's not just the doll, there is accessories as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing that bit as well, because they might fit with my other dolls' houses, etc, etc. So let's go top down and have a look what this little doll has to offer. So here we have the little box that I got sent. I'm quite excited about getting into this. I do think the postman has maybe squished it a little bit. It came via Yodel, if that helps. Yes, some of you all know how that feels. Once apparently it had been left on my back porch, which I haven't even got. So I had to send my son to go and check where it was. It was just left on the front doorstep, basically. But anyway, it arrived safely in other sort of respects. It says it's a mini silicone baby doll. Super value accessory bag, which means it's got extras in there. So we'll have a look on the side. Obviously there's the warnings regarding choking, there's small bits in there. Same on the other side, and on this side, a little bit about Babeside. They were obviously created in 2022 according to this, and it says focusing on hyper realistic born doll category. That's what the category is. I think, as I say, originally they started, it was just sort of reborns, but they do have other dolls on there. They've developed the category by continuously providing high quality dolls, shaping Babeside into a preferred hyper realistic doll brand. And obviously we've got some details here on sort of how they're followed, how many followers they've got on social media, all that sort of information. But we want to know what's in here, don't we? So let's get in to the box and see. Right, well, we can see on top there is a little bag. One little bag, that looks like it's got bits in. Two little bags, it's got the baby in. And we have, what we got in here? Other bits. Oh, there's some more. There is more. There is more. There's a little bed. Oh, hang on. There's some more as well. And a little pillow. So, shall we look at accessories first? I think we might. Oh, we have a little... How cute. We have a little birth certificate, which you can sort of fill your details in on there, sort of give it a name and things like that. We have a little plastic bed, which is quite cute. And I think that would quite happily go 12th scale doll's house. We have some, I don't know whether that's maybe a towel to wrap the baby or a blanket, not quite sure. We have a little pillow. I think it might be just a blanket base because there's a little pillow. A little bit of covered fabric there, which is sweet. And little pink flowers on it. We have a little wardrobe, which is really nicely constructed. Let's see if it opens. It does. And there's even a little hanging rail in there. And there's even some little coat hangers. So we'll pop the coat hangers in there. So that's cute. Again, I think quite comfortably for doll's house. I mean, really, if you look, I didn't tell you the price at the moment. There's £16 on their site. Obviously, you'll need to sort of change it to pounds, dollars, etc., etc. But there's £16 at the moment. But I think the discount will come off that as well. We have a little mirror, which has just got one that it's not scratched. It's just got one of those coatings on, which I'm not going to take off just yet. Or shall I? Shall just see if it peels off easy for you. It will do. I'm not going to do it now because my nails are going to scratch it. I need something to actually... Oh, there we go. Look, it just lifts off. It's just a protective coating. And so we've got this really nice little mirror as well. And a little coat stand. How cute is that? I mean, to be honest, £16 just for this is pretty good in this day and age. Now, we have some little clothes for our baby. We have a little blanket, which has got a little bit of Velcro. So we can wrap baby up in there nice and snugly. And then we have, what have we got here? We've got a little bib. Is that a little hat? I think that's a little hat. And a little nappy. Oh, I'm glad it's got a little nappy. So they say they're just made out of a fleece, I would have said. And then they have these little dots of, what do you call it? Velcro dots that are on them. So you can sort of open and close, which is quite nice. So it comes in this little bag, which has got stars and moons on it. So it's just like a little... can't think of the word, organza, that's the word. It's a little organza bag, which is quite sweet for you to keep your bits and pieces in. Now, we're going on to the baby now, but I must mention, I say there's a discount. I didn't tell you how much. The discount is actually 20%, which is pretty good. And you would be quoting Octopudding 20, but I will pop that below so you can sort of just click on it with all the other links. So let's see. I was a little bit nervous at first because I didn't know who they were. So I did actually ask Jay whether, you know, the company was good and they were all right. And she says they were brilliant. So that's why I decided to have a go. So are we ready for this baby reveal? Little tiny baby, look at that. And this is also in a organza bag. So as you can see, it's sort of a squishy rubber one. I've not had any of the Zuru ones, but I think they are of the same sort of squishy, sort of rubbery. But the face details are really lovely. It really does look like a proper little baby. I'm just going to move the baby away to make sure it's decent for us to have a look at. It is. We're okay there. Always have to be careful because some of the dolls nowadays do have realistic details. This little guy doesn't. Little guy, little girl, whatever it is. But you can see we have this tiny little baby with little sort of like, I think it's like painted on hair. I would say it's painted on. It's a little sleepy baby because its eyes are closed. I hope you can see. Can you see all the detail there? So shall we wrap the baby up? We'll put its nappy on first. Right, where's your nappy? Come on, baby. You need a nappy on, don't you? So it's a bit awkward putting it on when I've got the camera in this position because obviously... I'm sort of like trying to lean over where the camera is. And I'm not really doing this very well, am I? Let's lay it down like a proper baby would. Right, so we lay it down. And we wrap it over one. And Velcro it there. Wrap it over two. And Velcro there. I've still not put it on very well. But you can see she's got a little nappy on now. I love this little hat. That is so funny. We have a little bonnet there. And then it wraps up nice and snugly in its blanket. Which way is that way, isn't it? So I think I put it on upside down. We've got a little rainbow there, haven't we? So that's not the right way up. That's the right way up. So snuggle in there, baby. And there we go. We have a cute little baby. There's its bib. And we have a little bed for our baby as well. So that is quite cute. So yeah, that is, I think they're lovely. I say I'm not a silicone doll collector, but I really do appreciate the work that goes into some of them. Some of them you wouldn't actually know they weren't real babies. They're like, wow. But I think, I'm trying to make up my mind whether I actually think there would be more Doll's House scale. I have well, it's not a Pippa, but it's a Pippa range doll here next to me because I was doing a video earlier. And I think, I think it's more her size baby. So to me, I think she likes that baby there. That's like a 12th scale. because she's a 6-inch doll, so that means the babies, I would say, are going towards 12th scale. I mean, people just like collecting mini things, don't they? It doesn't have to be at anything scale. It doesn't have to go with any of your other dolls. Let me just wrap baby a little bit tighter. There we go. But so yeah, I think they're adorable. What do you think? Have you had them? Have you seen them? I mean, obviously, when you go on the site, check out the postage as well, because I have to admit that it's not something I looked at. But I think for the £16 for everything, I think it's quite the bargain. And again, you could pop these in your doll's house or just have them on the side as a display. But yeah, I'm super pleased with that. So thank you, Babeside, for sending it. And don't forget, if you do want one, check out that discount code and let me know if you do get one. So that's it from our little baby reborn doll here. Well, tiny weeny reborn doll. And I'll see you all very soon. So bye-bye for now.